Thanks for coming out. My name is Marcus Mononukit. I'm from the Herd Museum. We're here at the Navajo Nation Museum for a 3-day workshop with Navajo textiles. I want to introduce Barbara and Lynda, and they will be our instructors for this workshop. They're very accomplished weavers, and it's a very special honor or treat for us to have them teaching this class.
My sister and I have been teaching for about 21 years, and in all the years that we've taught, we've never had a class full of Navajos. It's very exciting, and you know, it's such a great feeling to know that you're able to teach your own people, and I think it's going to be one of the best workshops we've ever done. I teach students really not just how to weave, but the whole lessons that surround the weaving, the balance, the tension, the harmony, everything goes into a really good weaving.
It sounded interesting, and I've always wanted to do something, different, and so I thought, well, this would give me a chance to get out too and meet other people, and then also learn about how to weave.
It's been important for me because I feel like I've lost connection with from leaving the reservation and just traveling the States basically, and I've lost the upbringing, and I just want to get regrounded. I feel like my grandmother's work too is the reason why I want to pick this up, so that I can also pass it on to the younger generation, like my nieces and my nephews.
I came into this workshop for 2 reasons. One, because I felt the need to have experienced this in a professional development for my work, as well as understand how to weave and to learn from individuals who have done this for many, many years. Hearing stories, understanding the relationships between the male and female, and what that symbolizes. There's relationships, and there's a communication between the two that coincide, I think, with us as human beings. It's very important.
I think this is good for the community because a lot of our young Navajo people may not know as much about weaving or these traditional things, so they're really able to pick it up. And it's really an art form, and if you go everywhere, everyone will say, oh, Navajos are master weavers, that's a Navajo design. When we spin wool, we have a specific Navajo ply technique. And it's really important that people learn these so they can teach their children and really pass it on. I'm thankful that we're able to spend this time together.
The teachers are doing a really good job of teaching us the male and female and why we do things a certain way. And once you grab the concept of that, it's easier to make your transitions in your design. But if you're just trying to be technical about it, you're going to forget the why. And once you just sit back and remember why you're doing a certain thing, then the design comes along easier.
Our weaving is all the parts. We have a female stick, we've got a male stick. Our battens are the thunderbolts. The female string is the female lightning. Our comb is badzoi, which means that it's the thing that draws. That's what the comb is. We also have the selvage cords, and one of them represents the day and one of them represents the night. Even our looms. The looms were given to us by Spider-Man. Spider-Man built the first loom, and it has the night and day. It's got the sky and the Mother Earth for the base. So everything is comprised of the universe in our weaving, and we have to reflect on that, and we have to give our blessings for that.
It was actually collected in 1967. And this piece here is very unique. It's one of our most precious pieces within the museum collections, and I just happened to be working on this collection. That's why I wanted to show it to you all as weavers.
It's the story that Clorinda was telling us about, when she brought the huge rug out, and it was like an old piece from the Long Walk era, and that was shocking to me when she brought that out. I thought, oh my gosh, this is something that our great-great-great-grandparents did, It goes way back, and it was touching.
I really think it's important to have a connection to where you're from, to who you are, I think that's lacking in our society. I feel at peace and at home when I'm on the reservation, and it's something that I didn't appreciate until I was an adult.
One thing I've really learned about Navajo weaving is there's no right answer. A lot of people have different techniques, and you really just have to choose what you think works best for you. The reason I like weaving is a word in Navajo called tahojitego. It's really like it comes from yourself and you can do it, and I think we translate it really a lot as self-resilience and sort of a self-efficacy. And if someone wants to learn it, you can't say to other people in the community, you should be a weaver, someone has to pick this up. I think as an individual, you really have to go out and pick up the techniques yourself and learn them, and then you can share them with other people.
Navajo weaving is all about balance, and we seek the harmony in our colors. We also depend on making sure that our rugs are perfectly warped. We talk about weaving the universe, such as Spider Woman did, our ancestor who taught us, who gave us the gift of weaving. We have to incorporate all of that. And as a person, you strive for good balance in your life. And when you do that, it shows in your work.
Gather around here. We have a tradition in our family that each piece that is done is, we consider it our baby, and that our grandmothers and our moms, our sisters, our aunts, they always pray over their pieces. Remember, like I said, when you set up a warp, it's like giving birth to a child, and as you're weaving, it's like watching your child grow. We say a prayer, and then when we finish, we fold the rugs 4 ways. So we take the selvage, and that's like an umbilical cord for the baby. Put it where you feel at home. How does she, what makes you feel like you're at home? Yeah, put it there, and it's going to help you with your next piece. You guys can put your hands on it if you want to. You don't have to. Just put your good thoughts into it, and then